Welcome one and all to this grand occasion, preceded as it was by raised decibel levels, but now in almost reverential silence, silence which has descended on the stands. Both teams, Jim, eyeing the ultimate prize here, unerring focus and determination in all of those eyes.
Yes, Peter, I've been a winning finalist and I've been a losing finalist, and I don't need to tell anyone what I preferred. Winning will help fans remember you for a long, long time, so I sincerely wish both teams well and hope that...
So, just who will seize their moment?
Look, we can only hope for a final that will be free-flowing and end-to-end and highly entertaining, but fear of defeat can often dominate emotions, so don't be surprised if it gets nervy and tense.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Saliba, Merino, moved on forwards. Aim forwards. And it's played forward. Gabriel does really well to win the ball there. Calafiori. Merino. Mikel Merino. Forwards with intent. Now it's Mbappe. And here's the chance to counter. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now, can he find a finish? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, he's put him there. It's a free kick. Vinicius Junior. Tromeni shifted upfield. Eze. Merino. Gabriel. Rice. Calafiori. Without complication.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Vinicius Junior. He is just caressing the ball. Valverde! That was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Punched away. Eze, gently done. Out to the right. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's found the way through. Eze. White. Aimed in towards the centre. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Partially clear.
concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Tchouameni, that's really well manoeuvred. And here's Bellingham. Eze. Carvajal. Valverde. And it's Carvajal. Now, what's he got in mind? Mbappe! He's having a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Rice. Bellingham. Saka. Gabriel Jesus. Calmly anticipates.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Tchouameni. Vinicius Junior. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Eze. He has found the way through. Arsenal making a good start. Nice level of intensity in their play. Crosses it in here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Mbappe, and they can counter here. Saliba wins the duel this time.
Arsenal, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Succumbs to the pressure. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's shifting through the gears here. No, he's overshot the green. Merino. What you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Very nicely done. Might come loose. Tchouameni can get it clear. Vinicius Junior. Shifted upfield. Saliba. Oh, this looks sharp. White gets into some space. Nicely by the defence. Got a throw in. Saka. Could be danger here. Gabriel. Quarter of an hour played. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Brahim Diaz. Oh, he's in! Valverde! It's a loose ball. And thumps it clear. Vinicius Junior's cross. Cleared away. Eze, gently done. Good ball over the top. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Martinelli, now here's the delivery. And that has been clubbed away. Merino. It's deflected over the goal line for a corner. Rice with the short one. Can he deliver? Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And here's Martinelli. Calafiori. Martinelli. Cross goes in there. Again, Militao getting this one clear. Chance here to counter. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Jesus. And it's White. Picks one through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Gone for a throw-in. Chouameni, Eder Militao. Chouameni, aim forwards. Vinicius Junior. Here's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. And the keeper has it.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Eder Militao. Valverde. Brahim Diaz. White can get it clear. And it's played forward. Eder Militao cuts it out. Calafiori. That's very neat. And it's Rice. Militao gets rid without sophistication, and they've got a throw. White. Rice. Martinelli. That has found him in acres of space. And a chance! Oh, it's come loose. They'll try to keep this alive. He's heaved it away. Looking to break at pace. Now it's Mbappe. It's been slipped through. Mbappe. Chance to play it in. Oh, such a clever touch. tries to get it clear. Eder Militao makes the interception. Bellingham. Valverde. Chouameni. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz has got himself a free kick.
Of the highest order. It's coming! It is coming, isn't it?
Oh, that is a bit special. Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, certainly the big occasion and a very big opening goal to boost everyone's confidence here.
Gabriel. Saka. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is what? Tries a shot! Yes, it's there! Arsenal are level. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gabriel. White, gently done. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's in plenty of space here. He's in space and looking for options. And it's Valverde.
Valverde made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Moved on forwards. Calafiori. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, good spread. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Rice. Jose. Merino. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Over to the left. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's managed to get free. Vinicius Junior spread out to the left. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Vinicius Junior. Brahim Diaz! Fiori. And it's White. It's run loose here. Can he stop it going out? Merino. Rice. Calafiori, and that's aimed into the middle. Takes a shot! Carvajal forwards and with intent. Vinicius Junior, and here's Bellingham. Brahim Diaz, oh, delicately. And he cuts out the supply. Eder Militao. Rudiger. Valverde. Carvajal. Aim forwards. And here's Mbappe. No way through, so back it comes. Great chance! It's wide, but only just.
And that's exactly the type of adventure we want to see in a final two, Peter, and it's a pity it didn't cause the net to bulge.
Slightly undercooked that one.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's Carvajal. Great defending, strong and determined. Gabriel Jesus, Eze, Merino, moved on forwards. Eder Militao does really well to win the ball there. Courtois, long ball by the goalkeeper. Merino. Now it's Martinelli. Martinelli played with finesse. Defending of the desperate variety. Eder Militao gets it away. And he welcomes it in. Martinelli. Decent chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Clears it away. Ball is over the line. Saka. Eze opts to play it back. Clipped into space. Rudiger can get it clear. Brahim Diaz. Mbappe. Nice physical challenge. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Bellingham in with the challenge. Rice with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And it's Bellingham. There's the shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
And just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Great ball if he can get there. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Could be a throw. Hit into the middle. It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself. Sends that a long way. Eder Militao. Rudiger. Chouameni. Brahim Diaz. That has been cut short. Calafiori. Eze shifted upfield. Martinelli shapes to shoot. Delicate chip through.
Militao, well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Here's Jesus. Tries a deft little ball. It's an excellent interception. Rice plays it short. That is lovely. Oh, it's played into the area. And it's White. He's in here! Chooses to go back. And here's Saka. Martinelli. And here's Saka. Is there any support? He might not need it. Saka. Merino. Saka. Merino. And here's Jesus. Brahim Diaz. Bellingham. That's beautifully weighted. Gabriel can get it clear. That's tidy. challenge. Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all straight. So, Jim, the halfway... And we're underway. Rice. Saliba. Saka. And it's White. Gabriel Jesus. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Time, excellent interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Brahim Diaz. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Eze. Now it's Saka, played out to the right. Bellingham, gently done. Gabriel. Well read, nice interception. Vinicius Junior. Eder Militao. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Rudiger. Eder Militao. And it's played forward. The pass has gone astray. It's really well cleared. Eder Militao gets across to intercept that. Mbappe played out to the left flank. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, nice touch. So who's he picking out? Vinicius Junior stood his ground strongly. That'll be a throw-in. Bellingham. Brahim Diaz. Chance! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vinicius Junior. Nice control. Played into the middle. And a chance! And he's found the net! And they get themselves in front! Raya, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done for the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Gabriel shifted upfield. There will be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, kicked off with relative ease. Saliba, Rice, forwards and with intent. That looks a cracking ball. Now it's Brahim Diaz. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Plays it through. Do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Martinelli. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Chouameni. Valverde. Into the channel. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Saliba, long ball upfield. And it's White. Now it's Eze. And here's Jesus. Danger averted for now. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Rudiger gets good distance on it. It's gone out for a throw-in. And that has been cleared. Vinicius Junior, aim forwards, and back to the keeper they go. White. Rice, gently done. Rudiger. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's got away. Carvajal. Ball comes in. Nice interception, well timed. Vinicius Junior. And he's there to get it away. Eder Militao. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, sweet feet. Vinicius Junior! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Eder Militao. Now then, the ball's come loose. Nicely intercepted. Mbappe. Gets it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. That's the throw. And it's Valverde. Rice cuts out the pass. Gabriel Jesus. He is through here. Caresses it through. Saka's delivery.
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. And that could set him on his way. Martinelli is flagged offside.
That's really good energy being shown by some of those forwards out there, keeping that defence honest.
Yeah, it's happening now.
And winning the ball in those kind of positions is the best thing they can do.
Rudiger, and the keeper's got it again. Saliba wins the duel this time. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Saka. There's the header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's gone back to the keeper. Gabriel Jesus. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's in, surely! Well, that is a good ball to find him. Eden Militao gets it away. Now it's Martinelli. That's really well manoeuvred. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Mbappe. There's no flag. Oh, that's neat. Calafiori, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Gabriel. Martinelli. Martinelli. In by Martinelli. Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Carvajal. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Saka. Not quite on the same wavelength. Merino. Gabriel. And here's Eze. Eze! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Changes then in quick succession. And it's Belling. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. And there's green grass ahead of him. Big chance to get at them. Eze! Denied! denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Arsenal making another change here. And the shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
White clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Showing good feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, great, a real chance! Moved on forwards. Carvajal. Proves too strong. Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And no surprise, that's a booking. Asking just too much of him. Saka. Gabriel. So well.
Odegaard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So there's going to be another change here. Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Now it's Brahim Diaz. Now it's Bellingham. Gabriel. Muscular approach does pay off here. And he has been fouled there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Eder Militao gets over and intercepts. Vinicius Junior. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's found... Oh, shooting chance! They start all over again with the goalkeeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Well, that's well seen too. Eder Militao. Tchouaméni forwards and with intent. And here's Mbappe. And here's Brahim Diaz. And a shot! Garcia. 75 minutes played. Always onto this. Big chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Mbappe has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible. Some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He's through here. Oh, great chance! Trossard. Chance, surely! And that could come back to haunt them.
Trossard clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
Brahim Diaz. It's Valverde. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Surely now! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Brahim Diaz really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Bellingham, and the shot! No, he couldn't find the finish. Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel. Trossard. Takes a shot! Should have equalised.
Trossard, well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
With the clearance.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Garcia.
Oh, good ball.
Decent chance!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Defending of the desperate variety.
with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Played out wide. Tries to get it clear. That'll be a corner. The changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Hit into the middle.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Saka shifted upfield. And here's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Here's Ødegaard. Ødegaard knocks it out wide. He can get that clear.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Mbappe, and he's gone backward here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And it's hoisted clear.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well, it is a narrow lead, but they are clinging on to it right now. Just a few moments from glory. Timber. Rice. Lewis Skelly. That was very necessary. Out for a throw. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question. There was absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able. Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Just a keeper to beat!
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Great defending, strong and determined. Mikel Merino played it. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Trossard puts a cross in. Tchouaméni gets it away. Saliba, game forwards.
Arsenal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Looking here to chip it through. It's out for a goal kick. There's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. It's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Very much into the last knockings. Eder Militao.
wry smile there.
The referee's awarded a free kick. They've got rid.
Arsenal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front and make sure it sticks and sustain some pressure.
Mbappe! And that's aimed into the middle. Rice getting this one clear.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Could move up a gear here. Now it's Madrid. He's shifting through the gears here. Tchouameni, gently done. Hot time, excellent interception. And it's played forward. That's a good ball. Trossard, great chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
The referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Driving forward. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, the players are flocking around their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Going to Rex. It's a beauty! A finish of true class! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely. That was beautiful, something close to genius. When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Bellingham. Now it's Brahim Diaz. He has found the way through. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. That's a good run down the left. Rudiger. Eder Militao, gently done. Garcia. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior chips it through. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Been cleared. Nice defending, physical and effective. Now who's going to be first to this? And time is up. And so the moment has come. The trophy shimmers as